Hi, my dear young listeners. Welcome to yet another episode of Positivity Series in Just for Your Ears podcast. On this auspicious occasion of Janmashtami, that is Krishna Jayanti, I am thrilled to bring you an extraordinary story of Krishna Kanaya, the divine child whose life is filled with countless remarkable events. While there are innumerable tales of Krishna's miracles and teachings, today we will delve into the story of the Govardhana Puja. This particular episode focuses on the Govardhana Puja of Krishna, who is also known as Govardhana Giridhari. This story stands out not only for its miraculous nature but also for its profound message of devotion and protection. The tale of Krishna lifting the Govardhana Giri to shield his devotees from the wrath of Indra demonstrates his unwavering commitment to safeguarding his followers and highlights his role as a compassionate and divine protector. Through this story, we will explore the depth of Krishna's love and the principles of humility and devotion that he embodies. Join me as we celebrate Janmashtami by revisiting this timeless episode that beautifully illustrates the essence of Krishna's divine grace and his eternal bond with his devotees. In the village of Vrindavan, the villagers used to worship Indra every year. They believed that by offering prayers and sacrifices, Indra would bless them with good rains and a bountiful harvest. But one year, young Krishna, wise beyond his years, questioned this practice. Krishna told the villagers that instead of worshipping Indra, they should just worship Govardhana Giri. He explained that the hill provided them with grass for their cattle, wood for their fires, and clean water from its streams. Krishna's wisdom made the villagers realize that it was nature itself that sustained them and not Indra. Persuaded by Krishna, the villagers decided to follow his advice and worship Govardhana Giri instead of Indra. This angered Indra, who felt insulted and decided to teach the villagers a lesson. He unleashed a terrible storm upon Vrindavan with torrential rain, thunder, and lightning. The storm was so fierce that the villagers feared their homes would be washed away. Seeing the villagers in distress, Krishna knew he had to act quickly. He told everyone not to worry and led them to the base of Govardhanagiri. Then, with his divine strength, Krishna lifted the entire hill with just the little finger of his left hand as easily as one would lift a mushroom. Under the shelter of the hill, all the villagers and their cattle took refuge. For 7 days and nights, Krishna held up the Govardhanagiri, protecting the villagers from the raging storm. During this time, the villagers realized that Krishna was no ordinary boy but a divine protector. They felt saved and protected by Krishna's bravery. What many don't realize is that Krishna's life was never a bed of roses. From the moment he was born, he faced immense dangers. His life was constantly under the threat from his own uncle, King Kamsa, who sent numerous demons to kill him. Yet, despite these hardships, Krishna always appeared as cheerful as a playboy. He never let his inner struggles or sorrows weigh him down or affect those around him. This wasn't because Krishna's life was easy, but far from it. Krishna had immense inner willpower and the wisdom to understand that dwelling on sorrow would only bring more pain. Instead, he chose to spread joy and love no matter what challenges he faced. This attitude teaches us a powerful lesson. It's not the absence of hardship that defines us, but how we choose to face it. Krishna's connection with food, particularly the offerings made to him, also has a deep cultural significance. After lifting the Govardhanagiri and protecting the villages for 7 days and nights, Krishna finally put the hill down once the storm subsided. During this time, The villagers, filled with gratitude, wanted to offer Krishna something special. The tradition of Chappan Bhog, which means 56 offerings, is linked to this event. The villagers realized that during those 7 days and nights, Krishna hadn't eaten anything. Typically, Krishna would eat 8 meals a day, but for 7 days he had to go without food. To make up these missed meals, the villagers prepared 56 different dishes, 8 meals a day by 7 days, to express their devotion and gratitude. Even today, this tradition continues in temples dedicated to Krishna, such as the famous Dwarakadisha temple in Gujarat. Devotees prepare and offer 56 varieties of food, ranging from sweets to savories, as a way to honor Krishna's love for food and his divine role as their protector. This is called the Chappan Bhog tradition, and to witness this offering at the Dwarakadisha temple is considered a very blessed experience, reflecting the deep spiritual connection between Krishna and his devotees. Krishna's incredible journey is filled with divine interventions and acts of courage, but he wasn't the only one whose role was vital in ensuring the safety and well being of the world. Just as Krishna protected the people of Vrindavan, there was another divine force at work, a force that sacrificed itself for the greater good, Yogamaya. Let's delve into her story, which intertwines with Krishna's in a profound way. When Krishna was born to Devaki and Vasudeva in the prison of Kamsa, it was Yogamaya, an incarnation of Ma Shakti, who played a crucial role. On the night of Krishna's birth, Vasudeva carried the newborn across the Yamuna river to the house of Nanda and Yashoda in Gokul Dham. There, Yashoda had given birth to a beautiful baby girl, Yogamaya, who was the incarnation of divine power. Vasudeva swapped the babies, leaving Yogamaya with Devaki and taking Krishna to safety. When Kamsa heard of the birth, he rushed to the prison and tried to kill the newborn girl. But as soon as he tried to strike her, Yogamaya slipped from his grasp and ascended to the heavens, laughing at his futile efforts. She warned Kamsa that his death was inevitable, as the one destined to defeat him was already safe. Yogamaya's role didn't end there. She symbolizes the selfless sacrifice for the greater good, that is, Lokakshemam, the well being of the world. Though she was sent by the divine to be sacrificed, her sacrifice ensured the survival of Krishna, who would later protect and uplift humanity. Jai Mata Di. This concept of self sacrifice is a profound lesson. Yogamaya's willingness to face danger for the sake of the world's welfare reflects the values of courage, selflessness, and the importance of serving a higher purpose. It reminds us that sometimes we need to make sacrifices for the greater good, just as Yogamaya did for Krishna and for all of us. As we celebrate Janmashtami and reflect on these stories, think about the deeper meanings behind them. Krishna's wisdom and bravery, combined with Yogamaya's sacrifice, offer timeless lessons. They inspire us to act with courage, to protect others, and to be willing to make sacrifices as and when necessary for the well being of the world. These stories teaches us that true strength lies within. It's about maintaining a positive spirit even in the face of adversity, showing that inner willpower can overcome any challenge. Krishna's life reminds us that we all have the power to choose how we respond to difficulties and that choosing joy and courage is the path to the true resilience. Radhe Krishna. Hope today's stories brought you closer to the essence of Krishna and Yogamaya and left you with a deeper understanding and sheer happiness. I will be back next week with another captivating story. Until then, be happy, keep smiling, and let your thoughts linger on Krishna and his divine sister Yogamaya. Happy Janmashtami once again. Take care and stay blessed. Bye.